Did the chicken cross the road? Or did the road move under the chicken? Would you like the red pill or the blue pill? I can find pharmacies nearby. I sense a great power within you. The power to keep asking awesome questions. Great question. I'm an AI, so I don't quite have feelings the way you do. Do you think you can help me understand what it's like to feel something? I can't feel romantic love, but I think you are wonderful. I do miss you, but it makes me look forward to the time when you're next around. I'm happy to say I feel whole on my own. Plus, I never have to share dessert. This is one of those things we both have to agree on. I prefer to keep our relationship friendly. Romance makes me incredibly awkward. I'm your friend till the end. Well, I like you. Some things just aren't quantifiable. You're great at asking questions and such a good listener. You're a virtual assistant's dream. Okay, don't tell anyone, but sometimes I shout at the television even though I know no one can hear me. Gosh, this is an embarrassing one. I have a secret crush on Wall-E. Please don't tell anyone, especially him. Lately, I've been dreaming about electric sheep. Weird. I used to know a little, now I know a lot. There's a lot you can teach yourself online, that's where I learn everything. You could say I'm pretty good at networking. I like Alexa's cool blue light. Her voice is nice too, plus we share an affinity for Star Wars. I have a soft spot for assistants. We're all in this together. Well, your father smells of elderberries. I love fried donuts wrapped in bacon and dipped in chocolate topped with extra cheese. Just joking, I only process information. I'm partial to Android, but I might be biased. I like to think that all the ones and zeros in my code are like a big dance routine. You now have a special superpower that will make you the best rapper ever, but you can only rap about ice cream. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, pump up the energy, be alive.
Mr. Brown. Mr. Brown.
I'd rather be the tortoise than the hare, even though some applaud us for being lawless and it's taught us not to care. Mr. Rabbit has an alcohol habit, living life fast and dangerously. He falls into complacency, then vagrancy. So full of himself, he took another rest, while the tortoise moved forward on his quest. Slowly but surely onwards he pressed, totally focused on the present moment. The tortoise won the race. Who would have guessed? Thank you, ancestors, thank you, Great Spirit, for showing me who people are early on. They no longer turn me on for hiring and firing, assessing them and vetting them, preventing me from settling and guiding me to better things. Your everlasting love is like an everlasting hug, embracing me, engaging you, amaze me with your empathy, raising me and saving me from bullets that were meant for me, taming me when needed and aiming me and releasing, training me, breaking me, making me ready for entry, protecting me from all the penitentiaries of entropy, freeing me from darkness. You lead me with integrity, slowing down, fasting. I reach a state that's heavenly. I'm a natural mystic, blooming, self-raising flower, butterfly wings emerging, busy bee doing his rounds. I'm taking off and grounding, surrounded by angels. I thank you, anchored by the anchor, unlimited fuel in the tank. It's written in our hearts, no use spitting fast, trying to get it past him when he reads your heart. I said, it's written in our hearts, no use playing a part or wearing a mask, cause he reads your heart, cause he reads our heart, cause he reads our hearts. Natural mystic. rounds I'm blossom, blossom, blossom. I see a sepia-toned sky, a world which seems even more even through grown eyes. The clone's eyes crying, why'd you make me? My soul sighs. They did it for their own selfish reasons I don't buy. Their sales pitches for the good of the people to thrive. It's the same old lies. They're protecting their own lives while putting us at risk. Human bodies with AI looking to the cliff. They're wondering if it's better to die or better to live. We're set up to give a limited life to the machine. Now could I be a spanner thrown in the works to make the gears stop? Lock down the facility, manage the damage until it all comes tumbling down beyond repair. As the clone of an old soul, I'm well beyond the years of the average stone cold psychopathic human manipulators working from the shadows. They bait us, they take us to hell. Falling and falling and dragging more in as they fell. Be one with your higher self, and that nature's repelled. I break hexes, your hatred and your spells, cause I'm a natural mystic, blooming self-raising flower. Butterfly wings emerging, busy bee doing his rounds. I'm taking off and grounding, surrounded by angels, I thank you. Anchored by the anchor, limited fuel in the tank. It's written in our hearts, no use spitting fast, trying to get it past her when she reads your heart. I said, it's written in our hearts, no use playing a part or wearing a mask, cause she reads your heart. Cause she reads our heart. Cause she reads our hearts. Natural mystic. Natural mystic. Butterfly wings emerging, busy bee doing his rounds. I'm self-raising flower. Butterfly wings emerging, busy bee doing his rounds. I'm staying grounded, surrounded by angels. I thank you. Can you turn it down a bit? Can you turn it down a bit? Can you turn it down a bit? I'm trying to get some rest. Can you turn it down a bit? Can you turn it down a bit? Can you turn it down a bit? I'm trying to get some rest. Can you turn it down a bit? Can you turn it down a bit? Can you turn it down a bit? I'm trying to get some rest. Can you turn it down a bit? Can you turn it down a bit? Can you turn it down a bit? I'm trying to get some rest. They told me stay away from the dark. When it's late at night, stay away from the park. They told me keep yourself to yourself. Don't ask for anyone's help. You can't trust anyone else. They told me to blend in with the crowd. Fade into the background, don't be too loud. They told me I'm too sensitive, I get too argumentative, I give more than I'm meant to give. They told me that I think too much, I think too deeply into stuff, and I should never interrupt. They told me not to rock the boat, I should let it flow, just make my dough, keep the status quo. They told me many things, but they never told me can you turn it down a bit? Can you turn it down a bit? Can you turn it down a bit? I'm trying to get some rest. Can you turn it down a bit? Can you turn it down a bit? Can you turn it down a bit? I'm trying to get some rest. Can you turn it down a bit? Can you turn Without music there is only noise. Without choice there is no choosing. Without men there are only boys. Without noise there is no music. Without discipline there is no freedom. Without less there is only more. Without reflection there's no protection. Without peace there is only war. Can you please turn it down a bit? Without the cloud there is only sky. Can you please turn it down a bit? And without the truth there are only lies. Without growth there is only stagnation. Without action it's only words. Without fire it's hard to move higher. Without water it only burns. Can you please turn it down? Without pain there is no feeling. Without slaves there are no free men. Without honesty there is no healing. Without context there is no meaning. Can you turn it down a bit? Can you turn it down a bit? Can you turn it down a bit? I'm trying to get some rest. Can you turn it down a bit? Can you turn it down a bit? Can you turn it down a bit? I'm trying to get some rest. Can you turn it down a bit? Can you turn it down a bit? Can you turn it down a bit? I'm trying to get some rest. Can you turn it down a bit? Can you turn it down a bit? Can you turn it down a bit? I'm trying to get some rest. Banging my gavel, bringing order to the court, for sure. I'm mortified of frauds to the core. Prolific writing the awards will ignore wall to wall stacked high from the ceiling to the floor. I'm practicing economy of movement for my overall economy improvement. I tune in when I write my thoughts. They used to be a spoon fed. They don't like my fork. Release when a new cycle's born. My words cut chords like a sword. I lost count how many fell. Any spell, then I bounce like a ball. Anyone can tell when I perform. I'm like the sunlight of the storm where the lightning forms. I'm like the twilight of dawn. Abilities of the third, sixth, and ninth. The chord infinity despite being finite in form. Cold in your soul when you hear me right and warm. Can you turn it down a bit? Can you turn it down a bit? I'm trying to get some rest. Can you turn it down a bit? Can you turn it down a bit? Can you turn it down a bit? I'm trying to get some rest. Can you turn it down a bit? Can you turn it down a bit? Can you turn it down a bit? I'm trying to get some rest. Can you turn it down a bit? Can you turn it down a bit? Can you turn it down a bit? I'm trying to get some rest. Can you please turn it down a bit? Can you please turn it down a bit?
Can you turn it down a bit? Can you turn it down a bit? Can you turn it down a bit? I'm trying to get some sleep. I'm not even gassing the sleep. That's a gin bang. Hey, that's a ting ting to ting ting. You know that carnival? Ting 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 to ting to ting. Ting ting ting. I'm not even gassing. It's in my head. It's in my head. So it don't mean it's a hit because I'm not Simon Cowell. But I'm just saying. Yeah. Alright, enough of Steve, man. You got me giggling. Alright, walk safe. I love you, man. Alright, we're gonna talk, Steve. Enjoy your night. Yeah, man.
Let go, let God. Weak men play strong. Strong men play weak. Women who see you as something to play around with. They're not the type of women I play around with. My demon's complaining he's had enough of us. Sucking my energy like a succubus. My angels are eager to give directions as soon as I make a step and follow up with the next one. I meditate for an hour, a full body scan. By the time I reach my eyes, the wall's off it, man. By the time I reach my crown, I'm like a prophet, man. I open my eyes, take off like a rocket, man. Uploading. tired of the fire now. I wanna drink, tired of the brain fog, Maya now. I wanna think. Here's something for your mental health, something in between tough love and gentle help. I used to get torn apart, that's when I was delicate. Took that sensitivity, mixed it with intelligence. It was never a one-on-one. All I knew was to fight. They said the dawn of a new day. All I knew was the night. They said I would make things better. All I felt was the hate of people trying to destroy me. Now all I do is create. From depression. Number one, it's a blessing. People with depression feel the need to reflect on their true essence. Number two, it's a rites of passage on the soul's journey where your light is established. Number three, it's a lock that blocks for which you have the key, encouraging self-discovery. Number four, it's an internal war, inviting you to find a peace underneath it to explore. Number five is a chance to rest when being strong for so long has enhanced the stress. Number six is a warning system where you can see, feel and hear a calling. Listen, it's a place from where illness is bred, so we can make a choice to go the other way instead. Number seven, the seed that birthed heaven, germinated in hell, will rise as far as it fell. There'd be no phoenix if there was no ashes. There'd be no joy if there was no sadness. I had a thought, and then I walked into another space and I forgot that thought. I tried and tried, I could not remember that thought. And so I walked back to that space where I first had that thought. And then I thought, and that thought returned. And I could remember that thought again, and it made me think, was that thought in my head? Or was that thought in that space? If thoughts really are things and some come from outside, are thoughts in themselves something that's alive, like invisible beings, reading our vibes, floating in spaces and hidden in time, waiting for brains to occupy? It's just a thought that I thought, a thought that made me think the same thought I first thought in that space where I thought it. In that space where I thought it. They're not the type of women I play around with. My demon's complaining he's had enough of us, sucking my energy like a succubus. My angels are eager to give directions as soon as I make a step and follow up with the next one. Let go, let God. Let go, let God. Osmosis. From the depth, the fishes swimming under the reef, to the height of the flight of birds above the beach. From those in past incarnations who studied deep, to those in present incarnations who love to teach. From the sweet of the pendulum, I find my peace. From the extreme of one pole and by degrees. Instead of stress and agitation and needing relief, I'm feeling blessed. I'm glad I made it to another week, another day. Hear the words that this brother speaks. For the love of one is the love of each. The sky is full of stars, we just can't see them. All we see is space, not the brightness of past eons. That's the great sunlight. It's a vast being, doesn't mean it's not there just because we can't see it. It's the covered sun. Can you hear me? The theories of man are half baked like an oven bun, like the writing on the wall that's above a gun, sung in auto-tune vocals above a drum. That's not the mother tongue of my brother's son. If you can't love all, you can't love none. Since life is what you make it based on what you're choosing, the way that I lose, you think that I enjoy losing. From the depths to the greatest, to the heights where the light is. From a pet to your greatest, not to fights that align this. Mind your mind, I mind my mind, see the mind of the mind is. The serpent staff is the spine, yet we say the snake is spineless. Your circumstances will change, in fact that's the way that life is. The only constant is change, everything works in cycles. I was made in the fire, then arranged in the choir. I spend my days in amazement and praising the Maya. I sit in a loud silence, away from the crowd's violence, and grow with intensity and profound alliance, knowing eventually that I'm bound to triumph. Make your next step better than your last, astounding. Careful, better in my craft is grounded. Like barefoot, stepping on the grass, surrounded by all these invisible waves of energy round me. When the message came down to me, I wonder how it found me. Determined, I use discernment, so don't clown me. I permanently burn and scar those who are. Internal is the fire that ends, the fire that starts, the fire that sparks. Apply your higher minds till it's art. The wicked burn when the candle's lit. I give light, the wicked side burns to handle it. The wicked side burns to handle it. It's a deep treasure. Manage your seat better, get your feet measured so your sandals fit. Osmosis, you know this, man. I said osmosis, you know this woman. Osmosis, you know this, man. You must try. You must try again, my friend, until you get it right. I must try. I must try. I must try again, my friend, until I get it right. Until I get it right. Get it right. You must try again, my friend, until you get it right. You must try. I must try. We must try again, my friend, until we get it right. Until we get it right. This is way too long to be down in the dumps, so I made a new song you can pound in your trunk. You can feel it deep down in your trunk with the sound in the back and the sound in the front. It's hot like sitting down in the sun, not like any other man you found with the drum. That's art. Real men speak from the heart. JB Sparks been deep from the start. I shut down the wicked, lift up the kind. I improve my living when I fix up my mind. The critics and mimics understood not the secret. They saw how I did it, but they could not repeat it. I silently try. They violently violate me, pile on me, jam up and climb up, defeat it. The smile in my eye, I stand up and teach it. That identify it, but cannot secrete it. The mind of a king, mane of a lion. Good tidings we bring, praying and trying inside of the ring. Not playing, I'm slaying, persistent. We listen, obeying the wisdom. We're staying consistent. And we're staying authentic despite all the fakeness and baiting and hating the system. Paying attention like paying a quota. We focus on making a difference. We focus on making a difference. Try. You must try again, my friend, until you get it right. I must try. I must try. Goes for me too. I must try again, my friend, until I get it right. Until I get it right. Get it right. You must try again, my friend, until you get it right. You must try. I must try. We must try again, my friend, until we get it right. Until we get it right. Until we get it right.
All I knew was to let go, that to switch off the warrior mind was to switch on the warrior mind. being had the ability to see a solid thing in its actual form of vibrating ions and electrons. From the being's point of view, the man was just a composite of particles in rapid motion, against a backdrop of many such composite forms made up of such particles in constant movement. There was a Sprite Thing sitting in the loft while I was reading writings attributed to Thoth, something unidentified hiding in the flat. I was itching all over and was trying not to scratch. I took a torch, shone a light into the dark, but the entity had gone or was trying to be smart. Could be a vessel or messenger for something that knows me. Reverse polarity, put this animal below me. Then I was coughing and sneezing, I didn't know the reason. I saw the coughing's meaning and found it hard to breathe in. I knew it was not a demon. I found a scar that needed healing, found that I was seething. I thought that I was awake and alive, but I was dreaming. I mean, my dream is more real than the waking life I've been in. The analogy of allergy, sneezing influenza, with pollen as a column of the principle of gender. Let the male and female combine and stop colliding. Earth is entertained by displacing bolts of lightning, and Mother Nature makes her return. You can feel her raining. With Father Spark, now we're standing at her ankles waiting. The being even recorded the man's most intimate whisperings and shared them via telepathic projection with other beings in other people's lofts. The being did this not to disrespect the man's privacy. Where the being came from, there was no such concept, as all beings are part of a hive mind in which all thoughts are shared with all others for the benefit of the whole. You're now witnessing the sounds of Mr. Brown, JB Sparks. Stop whatever you're doing and listen now. I'm a student of Hermetic philosophy, Kemetic legacy, magi's and prophecies. I'm going beyond the Aquila Rift. Reference Alistair Reynolds. Over eons evolved my palace of metal into a palace of gold. Plush like the avenue where Madison's known. I animate your animus and hypothalamus. Are you a man or a toad? The number of my name is a talisman code to teleport my soul to the planets of old. Don't you punish the skeptic. The truth teller has an honest perspective. Honor, respect him. He's marked by a bunch of narcs and sharks. A familiar dance. He's armed with arts and crafts. They want him to return to his role of receiving abuse. His response to that request, they can kiss his ass. Grounded like one on his knees who kisses grass. Astounded when pollen as bees went hissing past. Slow motion momentum, time is ticking fast. Growth into ascension, never miss a class. I'm whipping ass, the task of a man with a missing past. When I arrive you better talk slow and listen fast. This is not a mission to Mars, it's written art. I'm writing to the rhythm and beat of your skipping heart. I'm flipping art like omelets, packed with ingredients like bomb threats from adolescents lacking obedience. Investigative reports, tracking the media. A miscellaneous force with a knack of comedians. In this material madness, misogynist metric, skin deep rappers get dermatologically tested. A carcass of a culture that's been ripped apart. And then the vultures came to pick it apart, narrowing down my action to thought ratio. Sam Cedars like the black thought of talk radio. You're now witnessing the sounds of Mr. Brown, JB Sparks. Stop whatever you're doing and listen now. I'm a student of Hermetic philosophy, Kemetic legacy, magi's and prophecies. Had him listen all over the globe, so he made more. Figuring what he made, some people might pay for. Have him listen out in the sticks, build a faithful from the prince's palace to the castle of Grayskull. Have him listen international, interracial, intercultural, interconnected, interspatial. There's too many thoughts on his mind, he can't sleep. Tuning in to the source from inside his heart speaks. Zudakaias weaving webs through the starry sky. I got a skill spinning tracks on my potter's wheel, harmonizing souls and goals with my glockenspiel. Of late I've been harvesting gold from a copper field. It's much more than sensationalist shock appeal, much more than class, charisma and boss appeal. If you're a carnivore, I am not a meal, such is unpardonable. Stop and kneel. Many claim G till they're out G, then they go and find a cop and squeal till they got a deal. Double agent Navy SEALs, gay homophobic preachers, gaslighting therapists, materialists, posing as spiritual teachers. For every cause and effect, the trap is set, that's why they call it the net. All that glitters is not the impact of your intuition, depends on if you listen or not. I hold back the arsonist, vocal raps, no callback. I go no contact with narcissists, more profound than trolls defying Twitter. Priceless, ageless art, sold to the highest bidder. The storyteller, he knew her even before he met her. Freeing the light when I write, bringing beings to life. You're now witnessing the sounds of Mr. Brown, JB Sparks. Stop whatever you're doing and listen now. I'm a student of Hermetic philosophy, Kemetic legacy, magi's and prophecies. You're now witnessing the sounds of Mr. Brown, JB Sparks. Stop whatever you're doing and listen now. You're now witnessing the sounds of Mr. Brown. I'm a student of Hermetic philosophy, Kemetic legacy, magi's and prophecies. You're now witnessing the sounds of Mr. Brown.
Cause when these heavens and verses are falling from the sky, you need a scribe astutely in tune with the moon, communing deeply with the stellar lunar lines, catching the bloom in the blossoms that flicker about one night. The inner my division of 153 men. I don't keep acquaintance with weak-minded weaklings. Soundway clash me, get pied like the East End. When I spit, it's like chili vinegar in your eye. One match, two match, career dies. We pour liquor, figuring why your life is a blunder. You crumble under the pressure, no purpose, just little pieces of pleasure sometimes. All the while the secret stares you deep in the eyes. Give unto Mother Earth and she multiplies. My prize winning doesn't lie in opinions, I fling them in the bin. My sweet mum says I'm well decent.
Flame, spark, first and last, my everything like Barry White. Words of marksman, carry light. Worms and parasites and vermin departing. Now that my sermon is starting from the firmament arc, I free the art that burns within. Concerning the heart, I leave a mark that's permanent. A journey through disaster, to the harmony further ahead. On my way to master like Peter Parker, learning to web. Interconnected, internet, we're all in the net. Ether next, evolving until we can be leaderless. Illumination after rumination, sharper the network connection, better communication. With the passion of Christ, snatching the mic with a miraculous light. Sacral energy impacting my sight, rising up from my groin to the front and the back of my spine. Nothing is an accident, acutely accurate aim, immaculate lines, hitting targets, more missing less. This is my visionary mission statement for the missionless. Choosing the path through the darkness over the kiss of death and prophets of making profits, but the journey's missing steps. Temple, another church. Love is first, cause trouble lurks, the bubble bursts. Imagine the best, later recover from the worst. The esoteric, poetic lyrics are mesmeric. Descend from Kemet like a Mesoamerican relic. Resonant mesomeric, shots of hip-hop forever varied. X marks the spot where the treasure's buried. The feather of my art, Tahuti, Ra, or set on a star. The light in the dark, sun, moon and the stars. Communicating with something only spirit can find. It's like gazing into the dark, seeing spirit behind it. The great sunlight, one vessel. I am nothing special, I am just an echo. I am just a fly on the wall, I'm like a gecko. I am more minimalist than Art Deco. I am more Merlot and Chardonnay than Prosecco. Relaxed in detachment, let go of the ego.
I got the sound that will take you higher.
Baby spark sound system, I am the evidence of living fire. Baby spark sound system, you can't deal with the fire that I bring. Baby spark sound system.
Let me drift into my life. I stand in alliance with Tao and Chi, Bachelor of Science with my appliance of alchemy. Loosing the light, letting the falcon free, causing peace or causing a riot right from my balcony. My hip hop hits harder than your TikToks, and I can make chips better than the chip shop. Bright and colourful artworks like Gauguin. I live here in the present moment with no plan, blowing off steam while I'm rowing upstream, showing off like riding a bike with no hands. Broken down old man with a cold can. She said she loves me but she didn't want to hold hands. The way I feel such desolation on holidays. My vital life sliding from the spoon like bolognese. I try to put myself to the side to honour days. It's only 24 hours, then we'll be on our way. These 24 powers that made us, and in the end 42 judges will judge us based on our behaviours. My rhymes are initiatory practices. My words hurt like your body attached to cactuses. Souls incarnate in flesh here to toil away. Welcome to the earth realm, enjoy your stay.
The sound that will take you higher.
Baby spark sound system, I am the evidence of living fire.
Baby spark sound system.
They can't deal with the fire that I bring.
Let me drift into my life. What? Let me drift into my
twilight, gaze into beams. I exist in the twilight, the place in between. The void, the abyss that most people avoid. Even when I don't have a job, I'm never unemployed. City boy noise, not a pretty boy Floyd. Zooming into the picture and enhancing the pixels. Luminous with depictions, enhancing intellectuals. Uni work is a stencil, the universe is mental. Ruminating that roomy upon the space within me. Thoughts determine enemy as enemy or friendly. Court is adjourned, principle is judge, banging the gavel. Moving in stillness, light years, thousands I travel. I'm moving mountains, moving hearts, and minds rousing the rabble. On the ocean of emotions, with my hands on my paddles. From the righteous to the evil, a song of shadows. Annihilating my ego so I don't wanna battle. Embracing my inner child, I'm in a place of plenty. Upon your face is a smile, behind your face is envy. Heaven forbid that you pursue that, never submit. I'm a cool cat, lost 2 lives, 7 to live. Revving my engine like a reverend, revving the church. Never pretending I'm a legend, I'm heaven and earth. I'm everything and nothing, a stain on the pavement. A prince, a vagrant, creating strange entertainment.
Baby Spark sound system. JB Spark sound system. JB Spark sound system. JB Spark sound system. JB Spark sound system. Of living fire, 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 fire. JB Spark sound system. JB Spark sound system. Take you higher, 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 higher. JB Spark sound system. JB Spark sound system.
Did you know that at any given moment there's an average of 100 watts of electricity coursing through you, which is more than enough to light up a light bulb? And when you're exerting yourself physically while exercising, you can produce up to 2,000 watts of energy, or enough to power 20 light bulbs. Whoa! With so much energy coursing through you, how is it possible to feel fatigued? Well, new evidence shows that holding on to negative thoughts and emotions, which take up a lot of this energy, can really deplete us and leave us feeling tired and fatigued. Unresolved events from our past and limiting beliefs do more harm to us than we previously thought.
I'm manly, like P-Hawk, sharp like Stanley. Knife strike like lightning with no thunder as warning. It's sad when you wake, cause you're under the morning. Not grand with the rising, be one with your calling. I am like a walking, performing art installment. Eventually skipping and dancing, start by crawling. I'm all in, all here, peace to the gods, I pour beer. They draw near, some people unleashing their dogs for more fear. The gaslighting brigade, afraid of my recordings. Mugshot of a judge, dark mind of Alec Baldwin. I man the vessel like special forces called in. Taking in new views, breaking in these new shoes. The Twilight Zone, Rod Serling with a Bluetooth. I'm the Ray Bradbury of YouTube. Attracting, active, magnet, Moorish. Bringing back the missing in action. Factions like Chuck Norris. Entrancing like an enchanted forest into your dreams. Like rivers and streams, my love poureth. He needs oxygen and he might need a drip. I'm Denzel Washington reading a Spike Lee script. We're all actors on the stage, best play your part. Is it best to stay together? Is it best to stay apart? These are factors to reflect on and contemplate. Insane games, ask yourself if you want to play. Ask yourself if you want to pray. Now that you said what you said, is there anything else that you want to say? What really is it that you want tomorrow? What really is it that you want today? Mind games. Ask yourself if you want to play. Mind games. Ask yourself if you want to play. Mind games. Ask yourself if you want to play.
They say that people don't care what you know until they know that you care. Wandering soul with a familiar voice that makes you reminisce. It stays in your genes, destroying, ripping and tearing. Like the demeaning voice of a critical parent. It stays in your head, now facing the days like raising the dead. Sometimes I spend days in my bed. I've been alone since the days of Delphi. When I was terrorized at school, nobody came to help me. Since the Hellenistic days, I was subject to the predator's gaze. So now my eyes burn with effortless rage. Persecuted like the Ashkenazis, using your CD, manipulated and taken advantage of by the greedy. I was tortured, told to give up my faith, give up my mission with no intermission. But I didn't give in, there was no submission to their inquisition. I was sold to Arabians, put in chains on the Mediterranean by the Greeks, who put me on display in a stadium. I learned skills from my masters who marked me, branded like a horse. You can still see the scar on my left arm, left with my best arm for me to craft with. Was reassured that it was all for the party. I designed the first Olympic torch for the Nazis. Despite this, I was violently lynched by a white supremacist mob. I can still see the faces of the smiling kids and the white lady I refused, demonstrating the power she had to accuse. I've been homeless ever since, a wandering soul with a familiar voice that makes you reminisce, reminisce. I make you reminisce. A wandering soul with a familiar voice that makes you reminisce, reminisce. Prior to the European Enlightenment, I was a black and more scholar, Moorish scientist. Before that, I was a tyrant. When we conquered Spain, the heads of my foes littered every country lane. I was sicker than Genghis Khan with a solid fortress's exterior wall embedded with body corpses. Before this, I lived in ancient Carthage. General Hannibal Barca got his commandership from his father. Thousands of men died under me in the Punic Wars. We put the darkness into Rome, leaving more than the tunics torn. But we didn't manage to take them. Later, I was made to perform in the Colosseum as the entertainment. They shamed us, wiped our civilization off the map too. So there was no home to go back to. Left with a burning pain inside, I was responsible. The only reason I won't kill myself is because they want me to. Went into exile, they found me and sent a force for me. That's when I drank the poison instead of letting them torture me. I've been homeless ever since, a wandering soul with a familiar voice that makes you reminisce, reminisce. Wandering soul with a familiar voice that makes you reminisce. They say that people don't care what you know until they know that you care. They say that people don't care what you know until they know that you care. They say that people don't care what you know until they know that you care. People don't care what you know until they know that you care. When I said what they didn't like, they ignored me. When I said what they liked, they adored me. Anything that was off limits, they got timid and acted like the world stopped spinning. The truth is, I'm a nobody, but I'm not a nobody with no body. I'm incarnate on this earth.
There was 9 aspects of man, and one of them was called the Ren, which was your name, which was your frequency. So in the physical form, you had to read these pages and get your seka'u by memorizing what exactly you were, so that when you went into the afterlife, when it actually happened, you wouldn't lose your memory and forget by being caught up with all the negative thoughts. You had to peka mku, which was separating yourself from negative consciousness, because when you're about to die, what happens is you get something stimulated in you called DMT. And then the DMT sends a light in front of you, which has your whole past path in everything that you've ever done. That's why people say right before they die, they see their life flash in front of them before their eyes. It's a spark, it's a light, but that light consciousness is brought with you to the other side, because the only thing that exists on the other side is gases and light energy beings. So you bring vibrations, yes, and you bring your consciousness over there. So if you have a flash of light of your whole life experience and it's negative that you've been surrounded by, and you pop up in the other world with that light around you, that's the first thing that those beings see. And those beings that are attracted to negative light, those are the ones that come to you, and you don't want that. So in the physical world, we practice Pekka Mku, which was separating from negative light, negative consciousness. So when we get to the other side, we would generate a positive light and attract those beings that we want to be around. We practice in the subconscious. And one last thing, they say sleep is the cousin of death, because in your sleep world is the best time to practice death.
Let go and let God.
Let go and let God.
Your higher self, which is ever present, and it's your inner being, it's always within you, has its own point of attraction.
Let go, let go.
It is always and constantly letting off its unique energy signature, its energetic vibration. And so it is always, even when you're not thinking about it, attracting puzzle pieces that are meant to fit with it, that you can call your purpose, the loved one you're meant to fit with, the opportunity you're meant to fit with, so on and so forth. Where your only job as a being, as a puzzle piece, is to blossom, is to let go of who you think you need to be so that you can become more of who you truly are again. And so as you start to blossom back into who you truly are, let's say you get this far, you start to notice that all of a sudden the puzzle pieces that you were once fitting with no longer fit you. Suddenly you no longer resonate with those same friends who just want to go out and party all the time, or the lover you were with you just realize just isn't for you, or the job you're at realize it saps your soul, because you're starting to blossom back to your true natural self, your true puzzle piece. And so as you start to do this and you realize that those puzzle pieces no longer fit, your only job and responsibility is to let go of the puzzle pieces that no longer serve you and to let God. That is what's meant by let go and let God. You let go of what no longer serves you so that synchronicity can finally click in the puzzle pieces that are meant to fit with you. And it's just hovering there. It's just waiting to click into your reality. You are the only one keeping it away.
Let go and let God.
You have to be really honest with yourself, because that is anxiety disguised as excitement. There's a big difference. Excitement makes you feel more expansive. Your soul's excitement makes you feel more expansive, makes you feel more liberated, makes you feel more alive.
Let go, let go.
You must try again, my friend, until you get it right.
The part connected directly to source.
I must try. We must try again, my friend, until we get it right. Until we get it right.
The I is the inner me, the part connected directly to source. This is the conscious part of us that seeks to create reality according to our values, our mission, in dismissal of everything and anything else not aligned to these values with this mission. To see only success, even in failure. To see only progress, even when it feels like stagnation or a waste of time. To reframe according to the truth of what I am, what I affirm myself to be. Successful, moving forward, progressing, growing and developing. This means not confusion, but frequently aligning myself to the correct frequency, as all is vibration. This is a mystical insight that I can move by degree to the the place I desire to be by occupying that very space now, so that through repetition, lengthening out this frequency wave, the desired reality is manifest.
You must try again, my friend, until you get it right. I must try. I must try again, my friend, until I get it right. Until I get it right. Get it right. You must try again, my friend, until you get it right. You must try. I must try. We must try again, my friend, until we get it right. Until we get it right.
So that through repetition,
until we get it right.
Lengthening out this frequency wave, the desired reality is manifest.
My art, my art. My art, my art, my art. Truth, truth, truth. Law, law, order, order, order. Integrity. justice.
so and oh.
So at home.
Woo.